Tell us D&D stories.
I have started running a third-party 5th Ed module.
Oh, interesting.
And the physical copy of it finally shipped. So I can transition off of using the PDF.
Hello!
Hello,
Show.
So,
you got raided twice?
Oh, twice?
I'm right
oh
now.
Yeah.
Wait, who
Right.
else? Desmond and Oz. Oh my gosh, thank
Oz,
you, Oz.
yeah.
Thank you, Desmond. Thank you so much for the raids. Very
The
kind.
module
Oh, thank
is
you for shouting out.
currently in the
raiders.
UK, so it's closer to you all than it is to me right now.
Pardon?
I ordered a 5th Ed third-party module, and it's shipping from the UK.
Yeah.
So it's closer to
Oshio,
you
go
all
pick
than it
up
is to me right now.
the book for Sev.
No.
And then pay the tariff.
Yes. Pay the tariffs, please. Sev needs the book. Also, I did the stream together thing. This is my first time.
Welcome to the stream together. Now,
Yeah.
and now, if you like open my newer streams, you can see how it works. Like, there's a little thing that says we're there. We could even fuse chats, but I think it's probably best we don't do that.
Yeah, it's fine. This is all new and very scary.
I don't know. I just didn't even think to use it for D&D until today. I was like, wait, why don't we do this when I'm doing D&D?
I am only vaguely aware that this existed. Like, I've seen people use it where it's like, oh, that's neat. Let me just erase that from my mind for the next few hours. But yeah, hi, hello.
Hi.
We're down a player.
Let's
Unfortunately.
D&D.
Yeah, but we're down RB, so no first mate. But
No!
we have the wonderful Ocean X playing Nim.
Hi. Oh my god. Hello.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go to the mall, guys.
Oh my god.
We have the amazing Sev playing Chelsea.
Delta room tomorrow!
Wait,
Woo!
really?
Mm-hmm.
I need to catch up on that. And finally, the fantastic Scottzilla playing Verdite.
Hello.
And also,
Hello.
unfortunately, Pato has given you a hero point, which I think is unfair.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, you mentioned using the chats earlier, but if we had all the ratios chatting your chat, that'd be a hell of a lot of hero points. Just saying.
Wait, hold up, what?
Just thinking.
Well, combining chats doesn't combine, like, redeems. So.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that
That's
would
fine.
be kind of ridiculous, unless unless everyone wants to give me villain points. That would be
No.
No.
you know your chats. You know your chats would just do that. Anyway, we're on episode 9 of season 2 of the Skyheart, and in the previous episode of the Skyheart, the crew found an island amidst the air storm, this gigantic, colossal, magical storm, and the captain was like, I want to explore it, and everyone else was like, you can't, so you gotta have to send your first mate and, you know, the usual suspects that accompany the first mate. At this point, you're basically the strike force of the ship, because it's always you guys that keep being sent out. You know,
With the 18, baby.
you're the 8. Well, you have a healer, you have the muscle, you have the spellcaster, and then you have whatever Cathis is, the drunk.
And you've got the hot one.
Oh,
And the hot one.
I was calling Nim the muscle, but sure.
She can be two things.
I mean,
Nim's the hot one, and she's strong.
and she is the
I'm-
muscle.
I'm half fire. I think that makes me hotter.
Ooh,
Cool.
a battle between Nim and Chelsea. Just
Cool.
just what's the name of the drag queen battles when they do? Because they have a name for it when they just like show off. I don't know. It's
I have no idea.
but
No,
it's kind of
I-
freaking hilarious, and I love it. It's actually glorious. I was just reading what RB was writing. He is an idiot. We love RB, but he is an idiot. But yes, in the previous episode, the party found an island in the sky, and they started to explore it. They found that it is an old ancient temple from a time long since gone, belonging to the people called the Skybinders, from what you've understood eventually. And aside from areas where there were like places for people to sleep and eat, they found a big chamber with 4 pillars and wind floating between pillars. This was a puzzle. They had to solve 4 riddles, which some don't agree on the answers, I guess. But they had to solve 4 riddles, and they managed to do it, not without getting shocked a little bit. We learned that Verdite is broken with his temporary hit points, that he can just keep spamming, and this is fine. But after the riddles came another chamber. In this chamber, they found a ethereal-looking individual, a woman who seems to be chained magically to a crystal, and also an ethereal crystal floating in the middle of the room. And this ghost-like entity seems to be have these weird, almost physical, partially physical chains that connect her chest to the crystal, and she seems to be distraught. This individual, calling herself Lurian. Throughout the room, there are 8 visions, almost like 8 videos playing, 8 memories playing constantly on repeat. Each of them appearing to be from a different time in Lurian's life. As the party was watching these different little videos, that's where we ended the session last time. So I want to show you, just so I don't have to, it's easier to show you this way, the memories. I think I can show it to all of you. Let's see. Yep, I think everyone got a journal entry open, correct?
Yeah.
All right. If anyone wishes to read these memories, so for a reminder, otherwise I can do it. It's up to you. What do you all prefer?
I think Osho should read them.
I can read them out for. Sorry, it's muted. I can read them out for everyone if you want.
Go off. Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, Osho Nim was the one going from memory to memory watching them.
It was,
so.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, well, I'm going to read them as Nim then.
Go off.
The mist swirls, and in it you see a young elven girl, no older than 13. She stands before a regal woman, clad in pale robes, the High Priestess. The girl bows deeply. What is the truth, the first truth of the wind? The priestess asks. That it moves through all things, the girl replies, even doubt. The woman smiles. The memory fades. Memory 2. A storm rages beyond a stained glass window. You see Lurian, older now, hunched over an arcane diagram, lines of wind converging into a spiral, then twisting chaotically. She hesitates. Her quill trembles. This isn't right, she whispers. I don't know how to fix it. She crumples the parchment and hides it beneath a book as footsteps approach. Memory 3. A long stone table, set for dozens, stretches into the fog. Lurian sits alone at its center, eating in silence. Wind howls faintly in the background. Her eyes drift towards the head of the table, to the empty chair of the High Priestess. She whispers, I can't lead them. I'm not ready. Memory 4. Sunlight breaks through a temple arch. Lurian dances barefoot in a quiet courtyard, spinning and laughing as petals swirl around her. Another acolyte watches, clapping along to her rhythm. She looks free, alive. You'll be a great skybinder one day, the other says. Lurian smiles, but looks away. Memory 5. Candles flicker in an ancient hall. The High Priestess and several skybinders chant around a glowing map of the sky. Lurian stands behind them, outside the circle. Not yet, the High Priestess says gently. Next time. Lurian nods, smiling, but as they turn away, her face crumples in disappointment. Memory 6. The temple shakes violently, books fall from shelves, wind roars through the halls. Skybinders shout, rushing to perform a ritual. Lurian stands frozen at the threshold of the chamber, eyes wide. A blast of light fills the room, and then silence. Memory 7. Dusk gathers over a motionless Lurian, sitting cross-legged in the central chamber. Time moves around her. Wind passes through. Light shifts and fades. She is alone, forgotten. Did they even try to come back for me? She says into the silence. Memory 8. A flicker of blue light reveals Lurian kneeling before a cracked mirror. Her reflection is not her own. It's older, tired, weary. I wasn't enough, she says. Not brave enough. Not ready. And now I'm just a ghost, clinging to failure. She looks up. Please, let me go.
Well done. I love how the High Priestess sounds like the biggest Valley Girl.
I told you I'd read it as name.
I love every moment of that. But yes, so you see these memories scattered around this chamber. And Lurian is floating about. Oh, something I forgot to mention that was mentioned before is the fact that Lurian appears to be almost elf-like, but her ears are smaller, not big and pointy like Nim's.
Scott, there's something weird with your reactive.
Yeah, I'm muted. Don't worry.
You were a giant cloud covering up everyone else.
Oh, sorry. Because I'm not. I'm not. I thought I'd swapped over to Verdite. Sorry.
There we go.
My sparkles were getting in everyone's way. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You were so sparkly, though.
So sparkly.
I was sparkling.
A sparkly boy. Anyway.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Yeah, so you do see Lurian, she's floating about. You do see whenever she gets close to one of these stone beds, the chain does rattle a little bit when it collides with the beds, but she just floats right past them. And meanwhile, Cathis, since RB is not here, Cathis just goes, call me when there's punching to be done, and he just switches off.
Nim rolls her eyes.
I mean, this is, it matches, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you do?
That was my card.
So, like, what are these things around on the floor? Are they just like
They're like beds, aren't
tables?
they?
Yeah, these are basically stone beds.
Okay. Is there an underneath, or are they pretty solid?
No, they are pretty solid.
Okay.
Seems like this chamber used to be where acolytes slept.
Let's see. There's 8 memories, 16 beds. I got nothing.
So, what was the ritual that you tried to do?
Are you asking Lurian directly?
Mm-hmm.
Ritual. You see, she is almost unfocused as she is looking
Yeah.
around. And she, the ritual is important. It, I don't remember. I wasn't good enough for it. Oh, I wasn't good enough. And you see she like holds her head, and the chains seem to get a little bit more darker, almost more physical in nature.
Well, surely you can't, whatever happened, I'm sure it wasn't just your fault. It's like,
She looks at you, responding to what you just said, almost like waiting for you to continue. And you do see the chains return to a near ethereal point like before.
there was a whole, like, there were loads of, like, people here, right? Doing the ritual.
Yes, this my fellow skybinders. They were worthy.
Right, but, I mean, were they if the ritual didn't go as planned?
It did. It
Oh,
did
did?
go as planned. I was the one. I was afraid of joining in.
Why were you afraid?
Because I'm not good enough. I don't deserve it. I didn't deserve to be part of it. I was never good enough for this.
Did any of them ever tell you that?
You see she looks confused at that question when she looks at you.
Or is it you that told you?
They didn't they didn't need to tell me that.
So the only one telling you that you weren't good enough was you? I think they believed in you.
Nim, since you're so close, you actually begin to notice something. As you're saying all of this, the chains begin to crack. All across each link, small cracks begin to appear. They believed in me?
Of course they did. Didn't you remember they told you you'd be a great skybinder one day?
They were just humoring me. I couldn't draw as well as a priestess. I couldn't.
Do you think they all started off being perfect? Do you think they woke up one day and they were perfect skybinders? Of course not.
She seems more lucid as you're saying that, as if before, whenever you spoke to her, it's like you were almost like a fleeting individual to her, but now she's looking at you directly, Nim. I don't know.
It takes a long time of effort and perseverance and hard work. And you were putting in that work. I'm sure there's plenty of things that you can do you couldn't when you first started learning to be a skybinder.
She looks up He looks down. Nim, roll me a persuasion. I'm going to give you advantage.
Okay. I'm good at talking.
I think this is the nicest Nim's been to anybody ever.
Right?
This is crazy.
Listen, girls supporting girls, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm not yeah.
Persuasion with advantage.
Yeah. Because you were saying the good words.
19.
God damn. They were good words.
God damn.
Mhm.
All right.
Mhm.
You see more and more cracks begin to form upon the chains. I was working hard.
You were.
I was.
And if you got overwhelmed when something big was happening, who can blame you? That was probably your first time in a situation like that.
I was so scared, but nobody else was scared. The chains begin to mend themselves slowly. Nobody else was scared, and I stepped back. Everyone they needed the help, and I
I think they were scared too.
really.
Of course they were. I think everyone there was completely self-assured, knew exactly what they were doing. They're all people too.
Else is gonna come up. Yeah, everybody has their insecurities, even if they're trying to hide it.
You were trying to hide that you didn't think that you were good enough. Didn't you think that maybe some of them were doing the same?
The high priestess would get mad when I said I wasn't.
Because she wanted you to believe in yourself. She wanted you to see what she saw in you.
She smiled. You're sounding like Fiona. She always had some nice things to say to me.
I just want to help. I can tell you've been having a rough time for a long.
But even so, they didn't come back for me. I've been...
Maybe they couldn't.
They couldn't? What?
I'm sure they wanted to.
Wait, what's it like? What's it like outside?
What should it be like outside?
We should be on the ground. We should. It should be clear.
We're in the sky.
What?
This temple is floating in an air storm.
A storm? No, that doesn't make sense.
I think they couldn't come back.
So the ritual, it did work? The ritual?
I don't know what the ritual was supposed to do. How do you know?
More cracks appear on the chain. The ritual to raise the heart. We should be near the heart. If the heart is in the sky, we should... But why a storm?
There's storms in the sky.
There shouldn't be... But it worked. It worked. That's why they didn't come for me. More cracks appear, and you see some of the links actually begin to disappear. They didn't come for me because they disappeared. Thank you.
Of course.
And then, at that moment, the chains shatter. And she is no longer connected to the crystal up in the sky. Well, in the sky, above your heads.
Mm.
She looks down at herself. I think I can go now.
I think so too.
No, wait. Why are you here? What are you doing here? You should... No, it doesn't matter. You should be careful. You should be careful. What's ahead?
It's ahead.
Yes, the next try... here! See, she raises her hand. And a light begins to come down upon all four of you.
Oh.
You can choose to try to dodge or resist this light if you wish.
No.
All right. Then you feel a wind float around you. And then nothing. As most of her seems to have vanished. She just smiles. I'll see Fiona again.
Yeah.
And she disappears. And for the time being, all of you have resistance to lightning.
Let's fucking go.
You receive...
Yay!
You've received the blessing of the Skybinder. Congratulations.
Whoa.
Woohoo!
As
Nice.
the wall begins to shift, leading to a path up ahead. Kathis immediately goes, Dibs.
What about that crystal?
Crystal is still floating there.
I
Still,
don't think that's the Skyheart. There's more of this temple. This is the bedroom. Why would it be here?
I mean, she was attached by chains to it. Maybe we shouldn't mess with it until we're on our way out.
go
Yeah,
ahead
we can
and
come
touch
back.
it.
We should probably clear out the rest of the temple first.
Go
anyway.
ahead.
Let's
Touch
keep
it.
going.
Yeah, no, just touch it. Go ahead. Nothing bad's
Hey,
gonna
Red
happen.
Eye, do you want to touch it?
See, I would, Nim, but I can't reach. It's too
Yeah.
high up.
Oh, that's fine.
The damnedest
I can throw you
thing.
up.
I'd love to. I really would, but it's
Oh, yeah?
it's just so high. It's just so high up.
Nim picks up Verdite.
Ah! Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
we're so close.
Luckily
Wait,
for
lift me up.
Verdite.
Lift me up a little. Lift me up a little. I can nearly reach it. Just stand on. Are you on your tiptoes?
How high up
Get
is
it-
it, by the way?
Get on your tiptoes.
It's
She was pretty high
it's
up.
around 15 feet high.
Okay, how tall's Nim?
15.
Nim's like 5 something, right?
Hmm.
Well, anyway, let's keep going. We'll come back to him.
All right.
Okay, we'll touch the imprisoning crystal later.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's leave that kind of stuff for another time. So
Mhm.
you keep moving down this path that opened up for all of you, and eventually you reach another room, a circular room, which I would very much like to put you on. Oh, right. I forgot to put your tokens there. Yay! I'm an idiot.
Stealth mode.
Stealth mode. There you go. Activate. There you go. So,
Uh-oh.
you see a circular room with multiple pillars. And this chamber, the moment you enter it, you immediately hear the storm outside because this chamber has no actual ceiling. It leads straight towards
why?
the sky itself.
Why would you do that?
towards
Why would you do any of
the
that?
storm itself. You hear it raging up above. You hear the lightning that struck Kethis before. And you see each pillar seems to reach almost all the way up to the sky, with some of them seem to have been destroyed, potentially over the years. In the dead center, you see almost like an altar, a very large pedestal. And upon it, you see almost like a metallic ball of sorts. What do you do?
Well,
I mean,
this seems dangerous.
it doesn't seem smart to hold a metal ball in a thunderstorm. Just gonna throw that one out there first before we do anything.
Right. True.
But I could pick it up with, I could mage hand it. I could pick it up, see what happens.
It's,
Oh yeah, how big's the ball?
I was about to say that. It's around 10 feet in diameter.
Oh, it's big.
It's a big ball.
Okay.
It's a big 'em.
Can Nim go up?
Of course. And
So
Nim,
it's on like a pedestal?
it is on a pedestal. Nim, the moment you approach it,
Okay.
you see lightning arc around it. It begins to activate, giving it life just from your proximity. And then suddenly, it begins to come apart and begins to float, each individual part floating up in the sky. And you begin to see it takes a vaguely humanoid shape.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
And
I'm sure it's
lightning,
friendly.
yeah, of
Yeah, you
course.
may-
And lightning arcs within its structure. You see, almost as if blood vessels on a humanoid body, but with lightning.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you see.
Oh, hi.
The core itself releasing this powerful pulse of lightning. And this... Sorry, I had hiccups. This creature shifts to look at you, and lightning begins to shoot towards you. Everyone's gonna roll initiative. There you go.
Okay.
There we go. I need to roll for Kethis as well, because Kethis is Kethis, and an RB that refuses to be here.
Oh no. I don't like what I rolled when I'm right next to it.
Oh, he rolled a 19. That's great. That's great. I should give you music. Actual combat music. Let's see. Maybe... Alright. So you went through 2 trials, but now is a very different trial altogether. The flux charges.
The trial of try not to get killed trial.
Yep, pretty much. Alright.
Oh, I know this one. I know the answer to this one.
You know the answer to this one? That's great. That's great. The creature, the parts of it begin to form almost like skeletal wings, and then lightning arcs between them, creating almost like the appearance of actual wings. It aims one of its arms towards you, Nim, and lightning shoots from you towards it. Let's see. That is it. That is a 2-hit. Alright. What is your AC, Nim?
18.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Okay. So, Nim, you're gonna take lightning damage, which you are resistant to.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
There you go. Ooh. Ew. Brother, ew. What's that, brother? So, Nim, you take 19 points of lightning damage, halved. So that would be 9 points.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Who is the closest to Nim? Oh, it's Verdite. The lightning hits Nim and then arcs and shoots towards Verdite. Verdite, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. I'm not good at those. Let's go. Saving throw. Whoa! Unless, apart from the times when I am good at those.
Apparently. Damn. So you're going to take half of this, and then you're going to take another, and then it's going to be halved again because you are resistant. So you would have taken 20 points of lightning damage. Instead, you take 10, and instead you take 5. So you take overall, you only take 5 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Right. The creature, seeing that it didn't work, is going to instead slam Nim. Moves closer to Nim and swings one of its metallic arms towards Nim. That is a fail. That is an absolute fail, Nim. Your
Nim
armor,
powers it with her glaive.
Oh, or your glaive. Amazing. I believe that is. Oh, begin combat. I forgot to begin combat. It is its turn.
Oh.
It's Kethis' turn. Oh, look at me. I'm Kethis. I'm gonna punch things.
That's what Kethis sounds like, yeah.
It is. It is. Kethis moves here because Kethis moves fast, and I'm gonna say Kethis. All right. The way he does it is usually. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna flurry of blows.
I thought you said Kethis couldn't make it today. He's right there.
Yes, of course. Bonus action, he's going to flurry of blows. So where's the flurry of blows? I'm not used to using Kethis' stuff. Flurry of blows. There you go. And
Just punch.
yeah. So he's gonna punch. He's miss. He's gonna punch again. That's a hit. That's 7 damage. And then he is going to, as an action, he is going to, I believe, just, you know what? He's just going to punch twice. Wait, are you level 5? I keep forgetting. Level 5, yes. This is what happens when you have multiple campaigns. You kind of forgot what level some characters are. More punch. Oh, yay! That's a hit. Okay. And another punch. Oh, Cathis, you suck. Alright. You see Cathis punches this creature twice. Both of them don't seem to be doing that much damage. So, take from that what you wish. And it's Chelsea's turn.
Oh boy, Guy looks big and nasty. And he's all lightning-y, so I guess I shouldn't try and lightning him.
You could definitely try.
It doesn't sound like a good idea, though.
Maybe he's vulnerable to the thing that he shoots.
That doesn't sound logical.
Ugh.
No, I think I'm gonna go ahead and scoot myself over here. Put that in between it and me. And I think I want to see how this does.
2 fleshy bodies protecting you. Oh, you're fireballing it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it won't let me place the template, but I can definitely put it so that it only it's in the AOA.
You can definitely do that. So suddenly, you chuck a fireball. Yeah, it won't let you place the temp. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, it just gave me an error for the template.
Yeah, so you chuck a fireball at it. It suddenly explodes behind you. This is the first time you all see Chelsea just explode things like this.
Explosion.
Explode. Wait, Chelsea. Do you say explosion before you shoot it?
No, I say fireball. That's what it's called.
Fireball.
Oh, okay. If you'd have said explosion, you would have gotten bonus damage, but I guess not.
Yeah, but I guess you don't want it. That's
Yeah.
fine. All right.
No take backs, Sis.
He also passes the saving throw, so you're only gonna deal half of damage.
Oh.
He wouldn't have passed if you said explosion.
Yeah. So this explodes, but it actually each individual part kind of moves out of the way, like pulling itself apart to minimize the damage. Anything else you do, Chelsea?
No, I think that's good.
Yeah, did a big boom.
Oh man, I probably should have done this thing first. First features. There we go. I totally should have done this first, but I didn't. So no takes back season.
Oh, you know, in its sorcery. Ah.
Yeah, I forgot I had it.
Yeah, you forgot.
Been a few weeks since we combated.
Yeah, don't worry. He passed with a, I think it was a 24 or something, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. All right, Birdeye, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't have any spell slots left, do I? Because I was healing people last week.
Yeah, you were throwing spells left and right.
As I am wont to do, and as I am about to do again, I am just going to, because I can't do anything super fancy. Oh, 10. Sorry, just comparing damages.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not much point because I am going to hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Well, you bleed.
I hope.
Keep in mind, now
I
you fire 2 beams.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Yes.
I do, don't I? Well, I will fire an additional beam.
Well, first you roll damage for the first one.
Oh, I was not aware it had connected.
Yes,
That's a
20 is a hit.
Cool. Eat this. Hiya! Ooh, nice,
Ooh.
nice. Okay, and then attack again for my additional beam. Hey!
Nice.
And damage again. 10, please. That's not what I asked for. Okay. It's something, though.
I mean, damage is damage, right?
Damage is damage. That's 10 damage.
I do have a question. What does Verdite's Eldritch Blast look? Because everyone's Eldritch Blasts look different.
Yeah. So Verdite, I was thinking about this before I cast it. Actually, literally like 2 minutes ago. I'm sure I described it before. But basically, it looks like a streak of golden light. The first glance is kind of like a dazzling beam of golden light, but if you look at it closer, you can see there's like loads of tiny little grabby lizard hands like overflowing each other like a tidal wave.
Wow.
And as it gets to them, it kind of spreads out and envelops into them and just grabs on and like blasts them basically.
That is an Eldritch horror kind of description.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
And then I'm going to.
Okay, so move or take.
I'm going to move.
Action?
5. I'm going to move here,
Mm-hmm.
and as my bonus action, I'm going to use Draconic Cry to shout at Nim and tell her to do really good all the time.
Actually, I think Draconic Cry, you shot at the enemy. It has to be within 10 feet, so you gotta move a step closer.
Do I?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because basically with Draconic Cry, you will affect an enemy and give your companions advantage on the attacks.
Oh, right.
I
Sorry.
always do really good all the time.
I nearly I stopped myself because I nearly said do better, but that implies that you don't always do well. So
No.
that's why I said do really good.
I assume your scream is for the creature to do worst.
Yes.
There you go.
Look, Verdite's just shouting.
Incomprehensible words.
Yeah, incomprehensible kobold noises. Yeah.
Shouting kobold.
Nobody else here speaks kobold, so that's fair.
No. Unfortunate.
Nim, it's your turn.
Okay, I had a plan. It has to change. So
Oh no.
hold on.
Did I get too close?
No, just you already gave us advantage on it. Which is what I was going to do.
Oh, okay.
But I can do other stuff.
You
Like,
can, of course.
I can. It's true.
Heard it here first.
You have a pretty dope glaive.
I do. And you know what I'm gonna do?
Something dope?
Yeah.
Hell
with her glaive, Nim kind of she first like stamps like the other end of it like into the ground as this like green golden light kind of swirls up of it like vines and envelops the blade. As she casts with a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's being weird. She goes with a bonus action, ensnaring strike.
Ooh.
And then she's gonna stab at it with her action.
All right. You actually
So-
get 2 stabs, and both of them have advantage.
I do. Here we go. Advantage. 17.
That is a hit.
Okay. So first of all, because I hit, the thing gets to make a strength saving throw, which it does have advantage with, because it is large. But if it fails, then it's restrained.
Okay, I will say this. As it's vines, right? Vines lash out to grapple. As the vines lash out to grapple, it begins to fall apart because it's made of very different smaller parts that are floating, connected by the lightning. And it seems to be immune to being restrained.
No, I still get the bonus damage at least.
You still do damage, yes. Go ahead and roll damage. But now you know. Don't restrain it, because it doesn't work.
Now I know. Now I know. Okay. So.
You just have to click damage in chat.
What's the bit that says how much bonus damage I do? Oh yeah, I just clicked the thing. One sec. Damage. Back here.
Unless you want to apply divine
And
smite. 10 damage. All right.
can I apply divine smite?
You can if you
It's
want.
a bonus action.
Oh yeah, you already used your bonus action. This is true. Also, do you want to swing again, or do you just want to feel pity for the creature and not do that?
No, I do want to swing it again.
God damn
Mercy
it.
is for the weak.
Hit, smack, stab. Wait.
A swish stab. Is that a 19?
It's a 26.
That is a 26.
I think that hits.
I don't think I need to tell you that it hits.
Well, I rolled minimum damage, 5 damage.
You are hitting and breaking off different parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
Okay.
else we should do?
I would like to move. I would like to move around to the other side of it.
Okay. Cool.
And that's my turn.
It is its turn. What? Oh yeah. Now when it's someone's turn, this thing appears.
I saw, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So, it's going to. Oh, there's 3 of you. You know what? It's going to use an arc lightning. So, it's going to shoot first at. I'm gonna say Verdite.
Oh, it's muted. I was going, ha!
Yep, it hits you, Verdite.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Alright, so it hits you for. That's not a lot of damage. Hits you for 19 points of lightning damage, which is reduced by half.
Ah.
So 19 turns to 9. Then it arcs over to Kethis. Oh no, my temporary hit points.
My temporary hit points.
Yep.
I'm bleeding my blood now.
Oh no. Arcs over to Kethis. Kethis has to do a dexterity saving throw. Boop. 14. That is actually a fail. Wow.
Killing Kethis while he's not here, that's rude.
Is it though?
Not really.
Not really. What, you're all gonna tattle on me? So that's 20, 29, 32 points of damage. Halved because of the lightning resistance. So 32 turns into 16.
So the takeaway from this is Nim's Riz has literally kept us alive.
I mean, you passed
Haha.
you passed the second trial with flying colors, so you got rewarded for it.
I'm good at talking to people.
Also, Nim, unfortunately, the lightning, because he failed, the lightning actually arcs towards you now.
What?
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Hold on. Dex save. Okay. 16.
That is just enough to pass.
Nice.
This means you only take half, and then half it again because of the resistance. So you would have taken. Is this a 9 or a 6? This is a 6. 27. 27.
Halved and halved again.
Half, and then halved again, yes.
So, 13 and then
And
6.
Yes.
Yes.
So you dodge the lightning
Okay.
at the last moment, Nin, and you only get a little bit shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it can do that thing again.
Mm.
So this time it's going to shoot. Yeah, it's going to shoot Chelsea because she is far away.
Oh no!
And she fireballed it.
Rude.
Fireball.
And that is a hit on Chelsea.
Mm.
Chelsea, you take. This is actually really good for you. That's 2 plus 2, 4. You take 12 points of damage, halved, so 6.
Ow!
And then it arcs towards Verdite. Verdite rolled a dexterity saving throw.
Excuse me.
Keep in mind, if Verdite fails, it's gonna arc towards someone else again.
Right. Dex saving. Oh, ninja!
What is it with
Ninja kobold.
okay, what is it with you rolling net 20s on your dexterity saves today?
Do not get used to it.
You're gonna take half of that, and it's not gonna jump to the next person.
Enjoy it while you can, viewers at home.
Enjoy it while you can, Koval.
Uh,
You take 11 in reduced to half, and then reduced to half again, so you take 2 points of damage.
oh, my feelings.
You know what? It's now psychic damage.
No, my brain.
Gatheth is turn. Gatheth is going to go. I use Flurry of Blows as a bonus action. Because that's what he does.
That's what he does.
That's a hit. Ain't that? Damn. It's 12 damage. Another one. That's a miss. And then normal attacks. That's a natural one. I don't think he's in his A game today. 16, that is not a hit. Okay. Unfortunate. Chelsea.
All right.
Wait.
Um,
Yes, Chelsea.
eat me.
Eat you.
Well, this guy's pretty big,
He is quite
and
big.
he's got some melee attacks
Mm-hmm.
and also some ranged attacks, right?
Mm-hmm. Mainly ranged, that's what he's been using.
Mainly ranged, so giving him incentive to try to move, even if it would provoke opportunity attacks, might not be the best of ideas.
Mm-hmm. He seems pretty
he
comfortable
says.
with the range that it has.
Comfortable with the range that it has, even though it can be beat up upon. Well then, I guess I will.
Doesn't seem to feel pain, too.
Then I guess I'll just punish it for sitting there.
Ooh, Cloud of Daggers. Alright. So you
Yep.
literally summon a cloud
That
of
is an information
sharp blades.
that did not pop as a use it as a spell thing.
Don't worry. I'll just put it over here.
I will expend the spell slot because it did not do that automatically.
How about I do this, and then I put this guy below. Oh, does it? It's not what I wanted. Where are you putting the cloud?
Directly on top of him.
Directly on top of him? Okay, we can just assume it's directly on top of him. Each creature in the area takes 4d4 slashing damage. Ooh.
Yeah.
So roll 4d4. It's 12 points of damage. Alright. So, you all see as a cloud of knives just start swirling around, cutting the creature, and it doesn't disappear, it just stays there. Alright. Ba-boom. Mr. Kobold.
Hello.
Hello, it's your turn.
Let's mix it up and do 2 Eldritch Blasts. Please. Please hit as well as we did a minute ago. Yeah.
You go pew pew.
Oh, that did not hit as well as I did a
not go
minute
pew
ago.
pew. That was not a good pew pew.
A better pew pew.
Substantially better pew pew.
Has hit the creature. Damage. Not great.
3 damage.
Blast him and then my bone must. I don't have anything.
Because you don't have spell slots.
Because I don't got spell slots because I was healing us after trying to solve the bug zapper.
You can Misty Step if you want. That's a bonus.
I don't
action.
wanna.
Okay, fine. You don't gotta.
I don't want a Misty Step. That's my turn, unfortunately.
Don't forget, your healing light is a bonus action.
Wait, my healing light?
Yeah. Your healing ability.
Because you're a cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your healing word.
Oh, wait. I haven't used it. I
Healing word
thought
is a bonus action.
Yeah, I thought I'd. I thought I had used it all up.
Nope.
Oh.
You used cure wounds, and you basically heal them.
Yeah.
I think it was Nim back to health.
That's fine. I will hang on to them until such time as they are needed. Oh no. I can see them within 60 feet. I'm gonna use.
Yes.
Just double checking.
Wait, please tell me you're gonna use magical cunning and you just gonna sit there for 1 minute again.
Listen. Fool me once, shame on me. I am gonna.
Yes.
I'll heal Kethis because he looks. Kethis is the worst off at the moment out of Nim and Kethis, right?
I think so. Kethis is at 22 and Nim is at 29. Chelsea's at 22 as well. I mean, Nim is built to take a punch to the face.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, so when it says heal, I don't think I've actually had a chance. This is my first time using this. So
how many are you using?
So I type in where it says situational bonus. I just type in however many I'm using, right?
So you automatically heal 1d6. If you're using more, you can use up to 3d6.
Yeah, I will use 3d6 then.
Okay. Oh, it's not +3. You should have been 3d6. So roll another d6. Two more d6.
Yeah, I typed in 2d6, but it didn't do anything. Okay.
There you
So
go.
that's 10 HP altogether.
Actually 7 because the +3 does not apply.
Good point. Still, it's something.
It's something, yeah.
It's something. That's my turn.
All right, Kethis.
That's my turn.
Actually, sorry, Nim. It's your turn.
It is my turn. Okay. Okay. So Nim, Nim would like to stab, please.
Nim cast
Um,
stab.
Nim
Nim
casts
does cast stab.
Mm-hmm.
Nim does cast stab. Here we go. Let's
It's super effective. Well, depends
Whoa.
on the roll.
I guess we'll see. Let's find out if it's super effective.
She doesn't have
Was it
advantage.
advantage, sorry?
Nope.
I don't, okay. Actually 23, I think
She
that's
doesn't
it.
need advantage, I guess.
Okay. Well. I think Nim is going to step line.
Ooh, spicy, aren't we?
So,
At what level?
that's a good question.
Because remember, each level adds 1d8.
Hold on. If I'm casting with a feature, it's just a base level.
If you're guessing with the feature,
Yeah, I get a feature to cast
yes,
it
it's
without
just a
expending a
base
spell
level.
slot.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just cast it base level.
Okay, so just
So-
add roll damage, and in the modifier put 2d8. So it, applies the 2d8.
So
damage.
it's coughing. Okay, modifier 2d8.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not resistant to radiant damage, so it just the full thing.
Dice. 16 damage.
16 damage.
As Nim's
Alright.
glaive glows with that greenish hue and cleaves through parts of the floating electrical guy.
Yes, actually, you hit the core. Here's what happens. You hit the creature's core, and suddenly, all the lightning vanishes as the core cracks, and all the armor pieces fall to the ground.
Ooh.
GG.
Okay.
GG Nimb.
There is a moment of silence, and then the core cracks again.
Can Nim, grab the core?
Wait a moment.
Okay.
The core cracks again, and more, and as you reach towards to grab it, the core explodes,
Oh,
I
okay.
was worried that was gonna.
Okay.
unleashing lightning everywhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone.
This is why I like to stand back from stuff.
Actually, I want to see how far you are from it. That's not. what I
Basically
want.
as far as I can be.
Let's see.
Well, I mean, if you were up here, you'd be as far as...
Wow, Chelsea, you just barely made it.
I come back
Congrats
down.
on-
Sorry, they all died in the explosion.
Luckily, it's an explosion of lightning. Everyone's gonna roll except for Chelsea. Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. Ooh.
There
Hey,
is a
got any
hero point.
hair?
There is a hero point on the field from Peto.
Ugh.
That's
I'll let
unfortunate.
Verdite take that hero point. I think. Well, yeah, Verdite can take it.
You're a lot
Catherine's
closer. You're a lot closer.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess both of us can heal, so it doesn't really matter, right? Who wants to take it? Wanna rock, paper, scissors for it?
Unless it just kills you
Sure.
all.
You can take it, Scott.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll roll again.
You rolled a lower number, so you're statistically likely to roll. You're more likely to roll higher.
That's true.
It can't get worse.
I got better than
You
what I
roll better than you
did.
did,
It's still a
got better than I
fail,
did.
but it's better.
but it was a better roll.
It's a better fail.
So, good news.
Thank you, Nin.
Actually, bad news. Verdite and Nim both fail. Good news. You are still resistant to lightning. So,
Thank
that's
Bad
all.
news, it's gonna do 10 billion damage.
It's not 10 billion. I'm just gonna have to roll a lot more dice than I have before. Give me a moment.
The good news is it's half. The bad news is it's 75 damage each.
Mm.
So 26 plus.
Good emote, Palo.
Wait, what? I need to see. Yep.
Wait, I need to see it too.
Sums it up. Sums it
It's a
up.
really good emo.
Yep. So it would have been 46 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
So Nim, you take half of Nim and Verdite, you take half of that.
Take
So that's
23.
23.
Okay.
And Cathis takes even half of that. So
Well, good for him.
Oh no.
yep. Oh, look at that. It nearly killed you.
Nearly.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ow.
hmm Also, I have bad news. I have bad news.
Huh?
The creature begins to stir. And even without the core, it begins to reawaken.
Oh no.
Congratulations. Phase 2.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Hey, you were playing Night Rain. You should be used to this.
Oh, sorry, I'm pressing buttons and moving by accident.
I'm not playing Night Rain. I don't even own it.
I'm not playing Night Rain. Don't explode me.
Alright.
I mean, I am. So, but, you know.
I was told I should only get it if I've actually beaten Elden Ring and want more Elden Ring.
I wouldn't say that. It's a very different game from Elden Ring.
Yeah,
Yes.
Very, very different.
it's Fortnite Elden Ring.
Yeah, it's arcade Elden
Kind
Ring.
of. Yeah, it's
It's
very
all-
arcadey.
It's arcade Elden Ring.
I want to try playing it solo.
It's very hard solo.
Be
You
a
can.
masochist.
They
Alright.
throw lots of enemies at you at the same time.
You have to be a freaka to be able to do
Eureka.
to be able to
Alright,
do it.
So, as the creature begins to rise again, you notice something. There's no lightning, actually. There's no lightning within it. The pieces seem to be floating independently. Almost as if it's like on its last legs, not using its lightning energy, so it's just swinging around its arms. We're gonna be rolling initiative once again. I wanna wait.
Again?
Yep. We're gonna
Okay.
do another initiative roll. There you go.
I had another attack.
I'll allow you to do the other attack
Yes.
before, but first, everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Why did I get a .12 to my initiative?
Oh, it's basically your dexterity, so it breaks ties.
Okay.
Okay, get that second attack in,
Okay, thank you.
and then we'll do Chelsea.
Time to stab again.
Go for it. Pedro just gave you another hero point.
Let's go,
Oh, I don't
Pedro.
think that hits.
Do you want to use it?
11. No.
All right. Then it's now Chelsea's turn. Chelsea, honey.
Yippee.
Well, it's still in the cube. And in fact, it reforming entered the cube. So it should take cube damage.
You know what? That's true. So roll the 4d4.
So there's its entering the cube damage.
I'll allow it.
The cube.
And then that was just entering the cube. It's my turn.
It is your
I don't
turn.
need to move the cloud of daggers, so I've got an action that I can do. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit it with.
Fireball it again, but with Nim and Kethis. Aww.
10,000 bricks until you die.
Let's see. I have innate sorcery ups. This is at advantage. Sorceress burst.
What?
Do the pew pew then. That is a hit.
Noise.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit it with some fire damage.
Ooh, fire. Great fire.
Let's see. I'm going to empower that spell because I rolled real bad. Roll the damage again.
Ooh.
I rolled slightly better.
Yeah.
Slightly better. Slightly
You know
better.
what? That's all we ever wish to do. Just do slightly better than the last time.
Yeah.
All right.
What's to live by?
Do you need? Do you move, Chelsea?
No. I seem to be pretty okay here. I didn't get hit by the explosion.
Okay. It's its turn, and in this phase, it's just going to slam Nim really hard.
Hooray!
That is a hit.
Oh.
Yay! Aww.
I think that even if it rolls minimum, I probably go down.
Oh no, maybe. So that's 5 plus 4. That's 9 points of damage.
Okay, I think if
Oh.
it rolled minimum, I actually would have survived
Yeah.
by 1. But I didn't.
Yay! You went down.
Blech.
Hey, at least you hit it before you went down. And then Cathis gets an attack. That's a CX. No. So it misses Cathis. Verdite. Actually, no, sorry. It's Cathis' turn. And it didn't move. So Chelsea, roll a 4d4.
Okay.
10 damage. Putting in work. Alright. So Cathis is going to punch. You know what? I think he's going to use Flurry of Blows.
Whoa.
I know, right? That is a natural 20. Goddamn.
Oh.
That's 13 damage. Goddamn. Skibidi gyat. Am I right, guys?
No.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Scott. And then he just punches 2 more times. Oh. God damn it, Verdite.
What did I do?
Sorry, God damn it, Cathis.
I didn't do anything.
God damn it, Cathis. That is a hit.
It's like in The Simpsons when Marge goes, Bart, no! And he's just stood there not doing anything. He's like, what? I was like, forced to have it. Kobold persecution is what this is.
I mean, kobolds are persecuted, so that makes sense.
Currently, I know. I'm living it.
Alright.
Wrongly accused.
Death saving throw, please.
No. There it is.
Just don't roll a 1. That's... Oh, God.
What?
Yeah? You were saying? Can I
I
hear
need-
when that?
There is no hero point.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh.
So, that's... Wow. I need to stop saying that. I need to stop saying just
Thank
don't roll a
you,
1.
thank you, Massive, thank you.
What? I am so sorry. Anyway, that's 2 death saving throws. Failed. Nim,
Sure is.
you are laying there. Your body partially crushed by this creature. You are seeing it fight your companions. Everything hurts. You can barely do anything. You're just looking around. You can barely move. Is this how it's going to end? Also, Verdite, it's your turn.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Ah!
I am going to do many
Meditate.
It's
things.
going to end.
I'm going to do many things all at once.
Is a kobold going to heal me for all of my health?
Kobold certainly is.
Kobold does not have those heals again.
Kobold has a couple of charges of healing light left,
Yeah, but
right?
you don't have cure wounds unless.
No, that's fine.
But here's what you can. You can just sit down for 1 minute.
Listen.
We're never going to let you let that go.
Yep.
No, apparently not.
That's fucking
Well, it's
hilarious.
immortalized. It's immortalized in thingy.
Yep. I have art for it.
Um,
Ooh, Pato has just given a hero point.
Thank you, Fado.
Oh.
So if
Whoa.
there is another death
Thank
saving
you.
throw, you can just, not die. Unless you pull a Spyro and roll double ones.
I'm
Don't
going to move
say
there.
that.
I'm going to spare the dying on Nim
Ooh. Okay. Nim,
as my action.
Verdite walks over to you. Verdite
Walks, no. Verdite runs and baseball slides over to Nim.
baseball
He is
slides.
not walking.
Verdite. Nim. Verdite has never looked so big in his life. But he is touching you, healing you, keeping you alive for the time being. What else do you do?
Right, so I use that. That was my action. Can I use my... Can I use my bonus action to use my healing light?
On Nim?
See, I want to say yes. Yes. Can I just use all 3 of my dice on Nim?
I mean, then you didn't need to spare the dying then.
Did I not?
No, because
I
healing
just want-
automatically stabilizes the person.
Scotty, you okay?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think I saw 2 death saving throws and panicked.
Oh.
Um,
No.
Well, I'm still going to unload all 3 things.
Just roll 3d6, buddy.
Yeah.
Scott's worried about me.
Go. There you go.
Nim, what I said before still stands. Verdite is touching you, healing you with his holy light. He's never looked so big and mighty and cool.
Cute, right?
Up you get. There's still work to do. We're not out of this yet.
And you know what, Verdite? I'm gonna give you your action back.
Oh, thank you. Right. In that case, I'm just trying to see. No, just sorry. I'm trying to. There's a very specific spell I'm trying to work out if I can use or not with no spell slots, but I don't think I can. I think I just learned how to do it as part of my thingy. I'm going to cast False Life on myself, please.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, did you say false life or did you say
Yeah.
celestial
Divine.
vigor?
Celestial Vigor. That's the one.
Yeah.
Overshield.
I'm going to cast Celestial Vigor on myself.
Divine overshield.
Okay, so that's my action. That's my... Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything else.
A little waddle would be cute. I want to see Verdite waddle over to Nim to heal her. That would be
No,
hilarious.
Oh, they're talking
Waddle
about
as
the
a
character.
creature.
I know,
Waddle,
but
but
I-
still.
yeah, but I just saw it, and the first thing I thought was like Verdite just waddling over to Nim and healing her.
No,
Anyway.
we run in as fast as our kobold legs can carry us.
Aw. All right, Chelsea.
Oh, it is my turn.
It is your
So you-
It is my turn.
It's your
Okay,
turn.
let's
Let's
so
go.
try this again. Hit her with the fire.
Whoa.
I think that hit.
That is most definitely a
Whoa.
hit.
Slightly more damage.
I mean, acceptable. Oh, I nearly applied that damage to Verdite.
A lot of my really good spells are AoE, but we've been fighting like single dudes.
Yes. Do you want him to have like a third phase where he splits into
No.
multiple dudes? Is that
No.
what you're asking?
No.
Okay.
None.
Anyway, it's its turn. Because I assume you're done, right?
Yeah, I'm staying back here, and
Yeah.
I don't have a bonus action to do.
Yep, that makes sense. All right. So, it's its turn. It's going to try it. Well, Nim is still down, so it's going to try to slam. Let's see. Kethis did miss a lot. Verdite is healing. Nim is down. He's going to try to punch Kethis. Natural 1. Second roll. Ooh, that's a hit. Kethis is going to use, what's it called? Deflect blows. Is it deflect blows? I think it's called deflect blows. It's the thing where he doesn't take damage. I don't play monks a lot. Reduce. Roll. So that's 19. He's gonna reduce the damage by 19 points. So that's reduced to 0. And I think he can redirect, right? Yes, he can. And I think he still has enough monk focus. Yes, he does. There we go. Dexterity saving throw by the creature. Natural 20. I think it doesn't take any damage, right? Bam. Redirect, reduce. This is here. You can expend 1 focus point within 5 feet. Melee attack. The attack is reduced. Dexterity saving throw or take damage equal to 2. Yep, no damage. Alright. So that was Kethis' turn. No, wait. That was its turn. Trying to punch Kethis. Kethis deflected. And now it's Kethis' turn to punch. Oh, 9 damage. Right.
It
There
didn't.
you
Oh,
go.
so it damage.
Yep, that's true. Kethis is done. Kethis is going to use his last flurry of blows. I think I'm playing a decent Kethis, guys. I think I'm playing a decent Kethis. Except he's missing a lot.
No.
Ooh, damage. Okay. And another roll. That's a hit. And the final one. That's a miss. Alright. It's looking really rough. Like, super, super rough. Nim, it's your turn. You're prone on the floor. Your glaive has fallen. From
Oh,
your
no.
fingies.
Grab it.
You grab it.
Stand up.
You stand up.
And raises her glaive. And slices down at the guy.
Okay.
I'll hit you back even harder. Wait, I can't. Never mind.
You got
Wait,
another
maybe?
attack. Or you have hero points.
I can attack again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That is
Ooh, I'll
substantially
point that.
worse.
I'll point that if everyone's okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay. Okay, 24.
That is a hit.
Hey, there we go.
And Nim's glaive glows once again.
Okay. What level?
Second level.
Ooh, that's 3d8.
Bang. 22 points of damage.
Christ. Fuck me. Alright. You're just dancing on its corpse at this moment, huh?
Don't dance into the cloud of daggers.
Sorry, when I press my buttons to change my expressions on my model, it makes me move if I'm tapping into the thing.
I know. Don't worry about it. So, here's what happens. Nim, for the second time, you hit the creature. This time it doesn't have a core, but you bash, destroying most of its body as it crashes down. It stops moving completely. And then you all, especially Cathis, Verdite, and Nim, because Chelsea is a little bit further away, but then you all hear something. You hear it go, mercy, mercy, mercy.
Nim pulls her glaive back. Speak.
Does nobody attack? I know.
No, I hold back.
Okay. Chelsea?
I'll hold back.
Alright. It looks around. After begging for mercy, you all seem to accept its request. And then it just goes, approved. And then it just crumbles, completely inert. Moments later,
Okay.
moments later, you see a light appear above the pedestal. It's an ethereal blue individual appears.
Yes.
A female form, dressed in robes, begins to float down. The shape itself, the form itself, doesn't seem to be wholly stable. Sometimes it almost like glitches out, but it's still moving and floating down. And she speaks. Travelers, you have been tried, and you have been accepted. Welcome to the Skybinder's Temple. You are worthy. I am the High Priestess. Speak. What we know is yours.
Are we out of combat?
We are out of combat.
Okay.
Okay. And as she says that, we're gonna end tonight's session here because I do want to have RB here for. I want to have
Sure.
everyone for
For the question and answer.
for whatever questions you might have to this
I'm going
holographic.
to heal myself.
So that means
Yeah.
no game next week?
No game next week, actually. Yeah.
Because RB can't make it next week, too.
Yeah. Also, I need a week to prepare some stuff, so it actually helps me out.
That works.
Yeah, go ahead and heal yourself. There you go. You healed for 20.
Cloud of Daggers, the MVP.
Cloud of Daggers did a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. Also,
Let's go.
you want to know what the real MVP was? Getting that buff. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome? But yeah, thank you so much for joining me.
You're hosting.
Yeah. And I am just gonna raid Osho because I want to.
Thank you. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
Don't push it. don't freaking push it. Freaking Valley
Durgan's-
girls.
Well,
Oh my god.
Like, oh my god. Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the raid, I guess, Osho.
Yeah.
We should know how to do this.
Wow.
Bye, everyone.
I'll leave the calls so you can raid me and stuff.
Okay.
Woo.
What?
Rude Delta soon!
Delta soon.
Delta soon. And with that, that's where we're gonna end it on. Bye.
Bye.
Also, good job surviving. That was super cool. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.